U.S. Senate has passed a $95 billion aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. It's now been sent to the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, where it has long faced opposition. The bill had stalled for months, with Republicans demanding foreign aid be tied to enhanced border security measures. $14 billion in military aid for Israel is included in that bill. Our White House correspondent Kimberly Halkett is joining us to discuss this. So, Kimberly, what will happen to this bill in the House then?
Well, that is the big question mark, and already there is doubt that it will even be debated or even be brought up for a vote. Let's take a look at those numbers. You said, and you were absolutely right, $95 billion is the price tag for this bill. And when you break it down, as you mentioned, there's $14.1 billion allotted for Israel, another $9.2 billion just for humanitarian assistance. And then there's tucked inside $60 billion for Ukraine's fight against Russia, and there's also money for Taiwan. But the big problem in all of this is that in the House of Representatives, where it also has to be passed before it can be signed into law by the U.S. president, in the White House, is that there isn't anything for the domestic priorities that the House of Representatives, specifically Republicans there, are concerned about, and that is border security, tightening that southern border of the United States and Mexico to make sure that those that are trying to migrate from Central America can't come in without being checked by border security. And so that is the big issue. And what we're hearing from Speaker Johnson, the House Speaker, is that he may not even allow this to be looked at or even debated. But what we can tell you is that in terms of the passage in the Senate, this was really being celebrated as a victory. They saw this as an opportunity to tout that this was American leadership, that this would be a signal to the world that this was a defense of Western democracy. This would allow to restore the credibility of the United States around the world and really uphold that tradition of American leadership. But the problem is that is not a shared sentiment in the House of Representatives. These are folks that are really trying to win re-election come November, and that sort of looming large presence in the House of Representatives is that sort of sentiment that is shared by the former president, Donald Trump, who believes that foreign assistance should be coming in the form of a loan, not in a handout. And so that's why this is unlikely to be passed. In fact, it may even be dead on arrival.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimberly Halkett, reporting from the White House.